So let's assume that your financial advisor just told you that life insurance is a waste of money for wealthy people. You're self-insured, they said. Just invest the premiums instead. But here's the reality. If you're single with a $20 million estate, the portion above the scheduled federal exemption limit, which is $13.9 million in 2025, could be subject to a federal estate tax of up to 40%. And that's without accounting for the fact that you may live in a state that also assesses their own inheritance tax. Without proper planning, your heirs may be forced to sell assets just to cover the tax bill. And that kind of advice could end up costing your family millions. So what's the problem? Many advisors repeat misconceptions about life insurance because they don't fully understand how it works for high net worth individuals. The truth is that when structured properly and for the right reasons, life insurance may be one of the most effective tools for wealth preservation. So in this video, I'm going to break down 5 common myths about life insurance and how proper planning may help high earners reduce their tax exposure and avoid misplanning opportunities. So myth number 1 is you don't need life insurance if you're wealthy. For many wealthy families, estate taxes may represent a greater expense than day-to-day living costs. For example, a $10 million life insurance policy could help address an $8 million estate tax bill. So when structured properly, insurance may provide liquidity when much of someone's wealth is tied up in illiquid assets, such as real estate or in a business. Support business continuation or buyout funding for surviving family members. And it can also bridge the gap between being asset rich but cash poor at the moment of death and helping therefore the heirs cover the taxes and expenses without being forced to do any fire sales. Myth number 2, life insurance is a bad investment. Life insurance is not meant to be an investment. It is first and foremost a risk management tool. So comparing policy returns to traditional investments misses the point completely. Now, the potential tax benefits that insurance can provide include policy cash value that grows tax deferred and death benefits that are generally received income tax free by the beneficiaries subject to certain conditions. Life insurance can also provide leverage, where a relatively small premium secures a much larger death benefit. When incorporated into a broader estate plan, it may also help with wealth transfer strategies. Now, myth number 3, term insurance is always better than permanent. Term insurance may be cost-effective initially, but it often becomes expensive or unavailable when coverage is most needed. Changes in health can make it difficult or even impossible to secure new coverage later on in life. Permanent insurance, on the other hand, while more costly, can serve as a long-term planning tool within an estate and wealth strategy. Certain estate planning strategies require permanent coverage to provide liquidity for taxes such as business succession or legacy goals. So here's what I want you to understand about life insurance planning. The biggest mistake isn't buying necessarily the wrong policy, but making decisions with incomplete information. Every high net worth family situation is different. And so what works for one family or one founder could be entirely wrong for another. And that's why the right process starts with analysis, not products. We figure out whether insurance makes sense for your specific goals and then design around that conclusion. So it's not about selling insurance, it's about addressing the challenges that other tools may not fully solve. Now, let's take a look at some other remaining myths. Myth number 4, you can just self-insure with your investments. Here's the other side of that. Investments can lose value exactly when you need them most. What happens to a self-insurance plan during a market downturn? Liquidating investments can also create tax consequences and disrupt the overall portfolio strategy. And death may occur before a market has time to recover. Life insurance, on the other hand, provides guaranteed death benefits subject to the claims paying ability of the insurer, while investments inherently carry market risk. 5th myth, life insurance is too complicated for high earners. Complexity can be a feature, not a drawback for sophisticated planning. For example, some advanced insurance strategies may include split dollar arrangements, premium financing, private placement life insurance, generation skipping trusts, business planning tools such as key person coverage and buy-sell agreements. For the right families, these strategies can complement a broader wealth and estate plan. Now, I'll admit that life insurance sometimes gets a bad reputation because many people only see products marketed to middle-income families. But for high earners, properly structured coverage may actually address problems that other financial tools cannot easily solve. And so the key here is working with a team that understands the difference between simply selling products or selling insurance and designing instead a comprehensive wealth strategy. Some wealthy families either avoid life insurance altogether or they buy whatever their agent recommends without proper analysis. Both approaches may leave money on the table. So, if you're a high earner who has been told to avoid life insurance, or if you'd like a second opinion on your existing coverage, please click the link to schedule a strategy call. And on that call, we'll review your current estate plan, identify potential tax issues, and determine whether life insurance could play a role in solving them. And for actual strategic planning that looks at your complete picture, subscribe, follow us for more. We'll see you in the next video.